There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am?
Thursday morning, about 4:20. I'm fixing to leave the house to go to the gym. Evan is sleeping in. I wish I was. But if it was just a regular workout, I totally would have skipped today. Or not totally skipped my workout. I would have gone later. But it is. I thought my tooth was missing. It's a pickleball morning. And when there's groups of 4, you kind of have to go. Because other people kind of depend on you to be there. So, let's go do this. Let's go play. Have a great morning. Just a great way to start the morning off, right? With your workout done before 6 a.m. So our driveway security cameras, because our driveway's behind wire iron gates, have
System disarmed. Ready to arm.
they talk in the house. I don't know how to say that. Like, it goes off on a panel, and so it's loud. And so in the morning when I'm leaving, I log into the system. I wonder what that's about. Like, all I did was open the garage. Oh, the cord for the charger for the Tesla thing, Evan's car, fell in front of one of the sensors. Anyway, I mute it for a few minutes while I get in the car and get out so I don't wake up Evan or the dogs. I feel like that's being a nice husband, right? Especially when they're asleep. Oh, man. What a morning already. Okay, well, I slept well. I can tell you that much. I slept through the night. Hopefully that's what caused that issue. We just had the garage door worked on. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yep, it closed. That's what it was. I slept really good last night, which I much needed, because for some reason I have not been sleeping well. It's nothing in particular. I just haven't been sleeping good. There's nothing like hardcore on my mind or anything like that. So, today just looks like a normal day. I do have a yoga class booked tonight. That might get canceled, to be honest. I don't know yet. Okay. Let's get to the gym and let's do this thing. Let's go play some pickleball, guys. Okay, guys. How are y'all? Doing wonderful? So am I. I'm home. Changed, or not changed, showered, changed from the gym, yes. Ready for work? Absolutely not. I still have about 40 minutes until I technically need to leave. I don't have to go anywhere before work today, so I can leave at a regular time. Breaking down squats. A delivery came last night. It was so weird. So this was shipped through USPS, from the mail service, but it didn't come with our normal mail. It got delivered last night at 9:45. So, which I'm glad it did because I needed it. It's our Thrive. And, so I was excited that it came. My fitness ring should be delivered today. I'm ready for that. I might come home and get it so I can get it set up and used for yoga tonight. But we'll see. Depends on how busy the store is. I only live 1.5 miles from the house to my store. So it's not like it would literally take me like 10 minutes total to go from the store back and back. So depending on what's going on, I might, and plus I don't want it left on the front porch. I'm sorry. They're expensive and I just don't want it sitting there. Guys, I really missed my normal vlogs. I don't have 1 million followers. I don't ever see myself getting 1 million followers, but I truly enjoy the friendship I build on here. I enjoy talking to the camera. Even if nobody watches, I enjoy it. And this digital diary that I'm doing is for me long term. Like, yes, I post it, and, you know, YouTube could go away. Heck, the internet could disappear at some point. Something different could come out. But I save everything onto an external hard drive, so I have documentation of my life. Just things and, you know, time with my husband and family. Now, and there is a bunch of stuff that I do film that I don't post online because it's very private. Not anything gross, so get your minds out of the gutter. But just stuff with, like, my family. And there's stuff that there's family members and friends that don't want their stuff, you know, me to post it online, which I completely understand. 1000%. Sorry, I was putting that back up, the heater. 1000%, I respect all my friends and family's wishes on that, but I do film our events, and they understand that it won't go anywhere. Like, it literally, I do edit it and make it into like a little video, and then it's just stored for me or the family later, or, you know, I've gone back on vlogs and or just videos that I've done and saw things with my dad. And, you know, it helps when those people are not around anymore because of death and, you know, life. And so that's what this is really for. It's not all about getting 100,000 followers, which, don't get me wrong, I would love that one day. I really would. But it's also just about doing it for me. Cleaning out the toaster oven. Something like exploded in here. So that is that. I am working today, so I will be getting ready for work here shortly. I don't feel like going to work today, but must go. Gotta make those millions, right? I wish. Being a boutique owner, there's some on YouTube and TikTok that have made it very, very well in their life, and I'm very excited for them. But I can tell you the average boutique owner does not make that kind of money. Sorry, they don't. And if they tell you they do, they're lying. Not that people don't make great money and make a lifestyle, because they do. But there's also a lot of little fibbers out there in life, you know? I could tell you if it wasn't for my husband, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. That, I promise. And I am so grateful for Evan every single day. Like, and I tell him that. I love him to death. Does he drive me nuts sometimes? Yes. Do I drive him nuts? Oh, 100% I do. But you know what? That is exactly what a marriage is, right? If we were the same, it'd be boring. So, there's all that. Let me get all these racks cleaned up real quick, and I'll come back to y'all in just a second. This part's not gonna be fun. Okay, loves, I did not get to vlog from work today. It was actually a really busy Thursday. Thursdays are hit and miss. Some were busy, some were not. This one was, which I'm fine with. And I spent 3 hours because my work computer did some kind of update on my Mac, and it wasn't reading my Dymo label printer, whatever that thing's called. It's like a 420. It makes all of my cute barcodes for packages, or for my what's that thing called? It makes all of my barcodes for my tags. There we go. For all the merchandise in the store. So it wasn't reading it for some reason. So I literally spent 2.5 hours trying to figure it out. So I called customer service. Let me tell you how nice that customer service person was. She goes, okay, sir, let's walk through this. And she's walking me through everything. And she goes, what kind of computer do you have? And I said, it's a MacBook Air. It's my work, not to her, but to y'all. I'm just saying it's my work computer. I even hooked it up to my good MacBook Pro, my new one, and it wasn't reading it for some reason. So I was like, okay, I have no idea what's going on. And she's walking through it, and then it's their IT department or whatever, and it was like a business one I could call, and because I have a business account with them or whatever. And she goes, can I send you a link where I can log into your computer and we can walk through this? Because she goes, cannot figure out why this is not reading your computer and why it's not printing your codes. I was like, yeah, sure. I mean, at this point, I had spent a good portion of my morning trying to figure this out. And so she logs in and she goes, oh, looks like your computer did an update last night and didn't finish processing the update. I said, oh, okay. So she goes, I can do it or you can do it. Just click here, here. I go ahead and do what you need to do to get the update going. I don't care. Whatever we need to do to finish this. She goes, well, it's going to kick me out because your computer's going to reboot, but stay on the phone with me. And when it gets logged back in, we will do this together and go from there. I said, okay, perfect, easy enough. So it logged her out. The computer finished this update, booted her out, booted up, booted down, restarted. She's on the phone with me, and all of a sudden the printer started working. Guys, do you know that after that was done, I didn't want to do any more work. I spent so much damn time trying to get that to print. But it was printing on my main printer that's wireless, but this one you plug in to the computer, and it wasn't. I was so stressed out because I was like, if this doesn't work, I'm tech savvy, but I'm not tech savvy. I'm like, what do I do if this doesn't work? I was on YouTube trying to find videos, and of course the only videos for it were like 5 years ago, 8 years ago. I'm like, well, that's none of this software, so that's not gonna work. And then finally it started working. By that point, did I want to input and do any more stuff on that computer? Absolutely not. I was done. I just said, you know what? I got the 2 items that I had already built the barcodes for, printed, tagged, put up, and then I was like, at this point, I am done. I'm not going to do any more today. And I mean, I had people in and out, so I really didn't have time to even photograph and do everything I normally do for it. So I was like, tomorrow will be the day that I finish all this. So I've got 1,000 barcodes to do tomorrow and stamp bags. But yeah, that was my day. That was completely my day. You're not gonna have a wreck. Like, you're about about to cause a major wreck. You dumb. Okay, let's go run an errand. I need to go to the post office and one more errand, and then I am heading home. So I will see y'all here in just a little bit. Okay, guys, that class is done. It was a surrender yoga class, which, sorry, it's supposed to be very like calming. Look at that beautiful sunset behind me. We did some poses that I'm going to definitely feel tomorrow. Like, I'm going to feel it in my legs. My knees are going to be bruised. But it felt amazing. I am going to go into my happy place on my way home and just kind of call it quits here for the evening. I hope y'all have a fantastic Thursday night. And I hope your Friday morning is as beautiful as y'all are. And I will see y'all in the morning for Friday. So y'all sleep great. And subscribe, follow, comment, follow all the socials. And let's just chit chat, guys. Y'all have a fantastic evening. Love y'all. Bye.